reserve. There you go. All right.
Yes, but the question was about this one here.
Yeah, the ones at current town.
Yeah, is that fine? Do I not need to mark them that, or?
It just seems surprising.
Oh,
they're just screening the flank. They're not going to go anywhere.
They can be exploit mode, maybe, right? But not maneuver reserve. Okay.
Can put combat reserve or exploitation. Yes.
Done. Thanks.
Okay. So, again, we're not doing any fire support for the Allies for offensive air. Up to the Axis now.
No offensive air? Okay. Good.
Yes. Due to the weather.
One weather question. So the number of air points is halved. And the number of air points you send to the strategic map, I understood, is not halved. It's just counted as 32, right?
Correct. And go ahead, Michel.
For the strategic map, we have a negative modifier.
Exactly.
So instead to have -1, we have -2.
Yeah.
Because it's partial overcast.
Right. It's the weather modifier. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, the contrary. So we have -2.
And we have +1.
And we have +1, so it's going to -1.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, where do you want to start with the defensive fire?
Let's go from left to right, so west to east.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then the 84th Corps.
Can I make a suggestion here? The Axis players on the left, on the west side, are very inexperienced with the system, and so any chance that we could start on the right and kind of observe, so by the time that we make it to the inexperienced players, that they can probably speak a little bit more with a little bit more fluidity to it.
This is Mitch, please.
I have no problem with that. If anyone else doesn't.
Except if Lars is not on board yet, because he was going to be late and he's on the far right flank or far east flank.
Okay, then we can start with the
in the middle or something.
No, if we start in the middle, it's going to get all wacky.
We can start with the second.
The two people at the end, all the way to the left, Mike Kirkwood, who's experienced, he's handling the 8th Corps. Then we got Jeff Newell. He's somewhat experienced on that part. And then the next one is the 19th Corps is Mats. Mats is not so much experience. Let's see. Okay. And on the right, Lars is not here. So, all right, I'll take Lars's artillery, and we'll start from the right, from the east going west. So from the right going to the left. So who's
So that's Michael Valance is on our far right, but he's not here, so I'll take over for him because I'm then next in line.
Okay, that works.
The first SS. Okay. So I haven't really looked that closely at his artillery options, so you guys will just have to bear with me for a minute.
Yeah, I have to do the same. Okay. And just take out spades so we know.
Yeah.
One question to the Allied side regarding this area. I just looked at it, and you are attacking along the front, which is fine. But from my reading, I looked at the setup charts, and it said the northern part of the Orne bridgehead can only be occupied by special forces and commandos. I think there are also units from the 6th Airborne in it. Maybe you need to check on it. So I looked up. There's the setup diagram in the Atlantic Wall scenario. It's probably difficult because Lars is not there. Who's playing this area? But from my reading here, it's on page 37 of the original. But maybe it doesn't matter. But just to take into account that the northern part of the bridgehead is reserved, I think, for special services and commandos. So like on these charts here. But I don't want to complicate it too much, but let's keep that in mind.
So are you trying to say that Lars has units that are not supposed to be in this area?
Could be, but I couldn't look to the units, of course, because of fog of war. But in the back, there's already an artillery sitting here from the 6th Airborne. So, like, I think this area here is for special forces only. Like this. But maybe as the allies, you can have a quick look if this.
There is.
It doesn't look too bad.
Well, there are more than commandos there. Special forces.
Correct. So, is it for a certain date that these commandos were supposed to be there, and then after a certain date, it's anything goes? That's the question I have.
Yeah, I think that is fine. It might just be the initial setup. You see it here in this charts, and you can see it in the PDF file. And it's maybe only a minor difference, but if you look at help,
So,
that's okay. No, forget it.
I'm looking at page 37, the map graphics there, and as you say, in the upper right corner, it says 1st SS and 4th SS Special Service, I guess, and plus commandos.
Yeah.
And there is more units. There are some units there that do not fit that bill. Among one where the spades is in the upper right corner there.
the question is, how much of an area is the commandos is taken up?
I think it looks like it is the top from the spade and one hex down. Yeah.
This one and this one here?
Yeah, and then leftwards from there up to the canal of the river.
Oops, it's not supposed to be C. Okay, so we're talking about this hex.
Yeah, and upwards.
And upwards. Okay. All right, if that's the case, fellas, I will pull out the non-commandos.
So maybe because they couldn't attack, right? The commandos cannot attack unless they're attacking force by themselves.
Correct, because they're not going to attack by themselves.
I'll remove my
Yeah.
Artillery markers until this gets squared away.
So
Well, maybe it was good we started over here.
so let's pull that off.
That reminds me of that Star Trek episode where they're playing cards.
Okay.
And what I'll do is I'll just do this.
All right. So the rest of the...
I got to move this guy back. These two here cannot be there. Let me just do switcheroo.
I think the one that you just put in the back hex there, shouldn't that go in the front line? Because the other prepared assault hex there is also illegal stacking or illegal units.
That's what I'm taking out. I'm actually removing these guys.
So maybe I don't have any artillery missions.
I got to pull all these guys out and see where I can place them. And yes, Matt's do something like this. And then these guys.
Okay, yeah. The other hexes, of course, then can attack, and then you can see our units and attack them.
So he's got to be back here, it seems, because I can't be in the other hex. You're saying I can't be in that hex there, correct? Neither of these.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So I'll station them like so.
I would say that hex 5416 is also illegal placement.
5416. Okay. Let's
maybe one hex down.
That's what I'm doing. But I can't. I just want to make sure I'm not overstacking. I can put this guy here. Okay. These are...
The question is, in the southern portion of that pocket where the 6th Airborne is, are the commandos, etc., allowed down there, or should they all be up in the north?
Yeah, in the access areas, we look at the setup diagrams. So sometimes the troops are not optimal placed, but they have this historic positions.
Yes, because there are spread out commandos over the southeastern front as well.
I see it.
I don't know which one is correct though. But following the logic of the diagram.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what we can do.
Where's the diagram located that you guys are referring to?
Page 37 on the printed exclusive rules.
We can do this.
I have a suggestion, even though it is counter to the initial suggestion, is that in order for Lars to be able to think what he wants to do in this corner, since it's a rather big change we're doing to him, perhaps we should start in the western area, but and you give your inexperienced guys support, but then they'll actually learn the hard way, or rather directly.
Okay, then I make a suggestion, like I have some experience with the game. We can start with the 2nd Parachute Corps. This is a bit in the middle, and it's also from the 7th Army. And I have 2 fire missions, and we can start with that and then going to the west. And then we have finished the whole west, and maybe then Jonas is also with us. So we start the 2nd position to the west, and then go to the 1st position on the west. It's 84th Corps, and then we are going to the Panzer Group the west. So like we can start somewhere here. You see my clicks?
Yes.
Okay. Should we do that? Because I agree that for Lars, it's a big change.
I mean,
No, it's gonna get too confusing. We
Yeah,
need to start on either one of the ends.
Lars set up incorrectly, so tough shit. We just move on.
Let's just go from the west. From the west left side all the way to the east side. Mike Kirkwood, we'll start up there. We'll start over here, guys, and all the experienced players can help out, and we can get this done. It's not really that hard on.
We'll help out.
We planned. We're prepared
to learn.
So. We had a planning session over here. We're ready, and I have a question. Then, if we're going to start.
Okay, so who is handling the Germans over here all the way
Mitch.
to you, Mitch?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I have a question about B 1904, and I have a question about B 2004. I think I'm entitled to know whether or not those are pure, mixed, or none.
Yeah.
You have first to declare where you want fight or fire, and after that, your opponent is saying it's mixed or infantry and the number of steps and so on.
I thought I could ask in advance as to whether or not it was pure or mixed.
Yeah, that is my understanding too.
Yes, you can. He can, Michel.
Ah, he can, okay.
Yeah, he can.
But isn't that the only if you have recon?
The units.
Since they are dug in.
No.
They're attacking.
No, he's attacking these mats.
Okay.
Right
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. And welcome, Jonas. I thought I heard your voice.
Yes, I arrived a bit late. I'm sorry.
No problem.
So, Mike, you can tell him if you're mixed or pure or neither.
This right there is mixed. And was it this hex?
Yes.
That is pure.
All right. As I understand it, and help me out over here, gentlemen, if I've got this wrong, the maximum number of artillery points I can bring to either of those two hexes is 5?
No, it depends on who's your spotter first, Mitch. Take a red spade marker. Get a couple of them.
Okay.
Drop.
Where do I find those?
In the counter section under access markers.
Is that the show high pieces?
You see the two counter on the...
Yeah.
Hit those two counters, go to the tab access markers.
Mitch, I just dropped one kind of in your setup area.
Oh, okay.
You can clone those. So drop it on your spotter.
The spotter can be the vantage point, right? And then he can see 3 hexes. To the adjacent, can he spot to this hex? So
it's going to be, I believe, 2 because it's partly overcast.
I don't think...
No.
Yeah, I don't think that weather impacts observation range for vantage points.
Oh, yes, it does.
But
Yes, but only for overcast.
Yeah, only on overcast.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
so-
2x in overcast.
So, Mitch, your unit that's spotting, it's a battalion?
Yeah, but it's a battalion and it's spotting from the vantage point, right? So can he do that?
Yeah, he can spot from a vantage point as long as he can see it. He's a battalion. So a battalion is going to allow you to have a medium mission capacity. So with a medium mission capacity, you can bring in 3 artillery units. I'm sorry, your Germans are 2, just 2.
the German is entrenched in this case, so it's...
Yeah, so he can actually do a heavy.
Yep.
Then we go back to the same principle as I believe I have 5 total artillery that I could bring to that hex, unless someone says I have more.
First, you decide how many battalions you can spot for.
No, but Mitch, it was a discussion. You have to work with 5. I think that's right.
That's what I was just confirming.
Yeah.
All right. So I'd like to launch a mission of 5 against the mixed stack.
The mixed stack or mixed stack? The pure stack.
The pure, is it really pure armor in that stack? Because aren't we allowed to see the top unit underneath the PA marker? That's not the mixed stack, and that's not the pure stack. It's a mixed.
This stack is mixed.
Yeah.
This stack is pure.
No,
it's
pure
mixed.
Infantry.
It's mixed.
Yeah.
Just
pure means armor.
No,
oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
he's mixed on both.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, he is. I'm sorry.
No.
fellas. I'm looking at his stack right now. This guy is nothing, and this guy over here is mixed.
All right. Then I'm going to hit the nothing stack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. So what you'll do is, Mitch, you'll just drop a spade on the hex that you're going to target, and then you drop spades on the units that are going to be shooting the artillery. You can bring in, since you're a heavy, 8 artillery units that can reach.
Plus
So it's 5.
vantage point.
Artillery units, not artillery points, artillery units.
I have 2 units that are in range.
Okay. And you can take from adjacent formation to you.
Right. We're talking about range right now. I don't have anything within the range of the units that can shoot.
Yeah, exactly. And you got +1 due to vantage point, but it's later. You can use a lot of units, but Mitch has 2 units available with 5 points.
Okay, so that's all he has. And you have no army or any core assets that can help you out. That's in range, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's where you want to check all that in line. All right, so you got those 2 units that are firing, and you're coming in with a barrage of 5, you said? Total?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to the charts. There's an artillery chart. Fire support mission charts?
Yes. All right. So the first thing is the terrain. I believe are you in Bocage? Or are you in
terrain for attackers doesn't count.
Okay.
So we can only get for mix, which we're not. And we can't get for improvement position or anything like that because we're attacking.
What about density?
And then we're going to check density. Mike,
Sure.
do you have anything that's going to give a plus or minus for your density?
No. No.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
No, he doesn't.
The number of steps is between 2 and 5.
More than 2.
There is no.
He's good. So there is no dice modifiers in your favor, Mitch, for his
Okay.
density.
So we know that you're 4 or less steps.
Well, we don't have to tell you. We just know.
Well,
that.
if you're 5, you have to tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has 3 or 4 steps from the table.
That is correct.
Yeah, he's fine. Then you get a +1 for the vantage point for the
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I start with a 6. I got a +6 to the die roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a single D10, right?
Yep.
All right. That's a 15.
That's
Not too
nice.
shabby.
So
That's
we got
nice.
a 15. So that's a 2 hit. Now, Mike, you can take it any which way you want. You can retreat 1 hex, and then you have the other point, but you're still going to have to take a step loss.
Yeah. So.
Or he could try to make a
Step
check,
loss.
stay there.
You can try to stay there and take 2 step losses, but I doubt you want to do that.
No. And since I'm in movement covered terrain, I don't need to roll for a break to end my combat. So
It doesn't matter because you moved away anyway. So
Yep. Nice shot.
That was a good one out of the gate.
So,
Did you take a step?
God.
Remember to record step losses.
So when you retreat, you always put an AS marker on you, but since we're the attacker, there's no need for us to put an AS marker on us. So we're going to leave it like that. Now, Mitch, you got to roll your ADV roll to see if you get.
Did you guys take
completed.
your step?
He took a step
Did you
loss.
guys- Yeah. Did you guys take your step loss?
Yeah. It's a four.
And you have to record it maybe for the allies.
Yep.
So-
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm going to try to roll our ammunition value or less, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're at a 6, as I recall.
Yeah.
We're out.
So
So I mark one of them empty, or are they both?
You're out by 2, so it'd be 2 units.
Yeah, you are 2 higher, so 2 artillery units are used.
Okay.
Okay.
But the other guy who had the PA marker, Mike, stays in the PA.
Right. Yep.
So you
I'm
can
good
leave-
on that.
You can put that back on him.
It is still
It
there,
is.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't see it on my side.
I see it.
Oh, now it is. Now it is.
They're still in PA there.
All right, Mitch, that's it. You're done with your fire.
I'm done with my fire in that sector, yes.
Okay, you can take away the spade. We're done over there. And then we can go into the next sector. Who's next? Going from, again, left to right.
Mitch again.
And now we're talking over here with this tactical assault.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, right there. Okay.
Right here.
Okay. Drop.
If you want to fire at it or not, you have to decide. But you can ask if it's mixed or not. You can ask anyway.
Sure, we'll go ahead and do that.
It is not mixed.
Help me understand with the nature of the spotter that I have available.
Any unit
How much
that's
artillery I can
any
fucking
unit
run?
that's adjacent to a person attacking you, you can see. So they're your spotters. Or if you have someone on a vantage point, they can see out a certain distance in hexes, 3 hexes out. So do you have anyone on a vantage point that can view that unit? If not, anyone that's adjacent to that unit of yours can see.
I know. I just have the one stack right here, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so the unit that's on top, how much artillery can it call?
It's
a company.
It's a company in entrenchment level 2, so it's a medium fire mission.
Okay, so I can bring all my artillery.
2 German artillery,
All
only
right.
2.
So, all right. My next question is that I have 5. Okay, so just 5. All right, so there we go. There's no way nor should I be expecting any support from down here.
Sorry, to who belong this company? To which organization?
Okay, all right. So we got 5 then.
Drop your spade on your spotter. Let's start there. Then drop your spade on your target. And then drop your spade then on the 2 artillery units that are going to be firing. That's 1.
Yes, but this company doesn't belong to a division.
They belong to the 67th Division. I think
I read 7 Army.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
Because if the company belongs to the army, it's only a light fire mission.
Correct.
Yep.
So you can bring in only 1.
And that battery in 2808 is out of range.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the superscript, Mitch.
Oh, it's just hard to read. I'm sorry. I got 5 or 6.
So you're learning right now. So the superscript all the way to the right, that's your range.
Also, if you hover over it, Mitch, it kind of blows it up a little bit for you to see it a little better.
Yeah, but sometimes those 5s and 6s fuzz out.
I hear you. The older I get, the harder it gets.
Okay,
I'm a big advocate of those SVG files.
So he can't fire then.
What's that?
You can't fire then.
Nobody can?
Are you in range?
No, you've got one battery.
He can use one battery. This one.
Yeah, it's all fired.
It is a company in an ET2, so he's capable of a medium mission, but he's only got one battery in range.
Yes, but second information, it's this unit doesn't belong to the division. It's belong to the army.
Yeah, but there maybe But then, if we have that detailed, we can. I hope all of you have also write down your assignment on all units. But,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that company belongs to 77th Division.
Okay, so you should put this information because you have a label called breakdown information.
That isn't marked that.
I will add it.
Okay, Mitch. So, Mitch, you have one artillery unit that can reach that unit.
Yes.
The artillery unit looks like it's a 2.
That's a 2.
So there's no terrain that we can have. There's no IP or entrenchments that we can get. We're not mixed, so we don't get that. Density, Mike?
There's no plus or minus.
And there's nothing else on the last part where you're in vantage point. So there's no dice modifier.
E10 plus 2.
Yep.
Looking for like a 7.
Nothing. No effect.
Okay.
Roll for your ADV. See if it's depleted.
Nope.
Nope.
It's good.
You're good.
Put fire on your battery. Yeah.
And that's it for that side.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone attacking our 8th Corps? I mean our 7th Corps?
Yeah. So I'm going to use that guy as my spotter. And I'm keen to know about those guys and those guys.
Well, I'm not telling. So, these guys are mixed.
And
anything else?
I'm guessing these guys are not then?
They are mixed as well. We are very diverse and inclusive corps.
DEI is alive and well in the 7th Corps. Cool.
Right.
All right. So that's going to be my spotter. So I'm going to bring 8 points. Use these guys, and those guys. And I'm going to drop it on those guys.
Michael, I didn't see that. These guys? Okay, there.
Yeah.
Oh, the little delay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so they're mixed, and they are, you're going to love 8 steps.
Sweet.
Ooh, let it rip.
When in doubt,
the spotter, how large was the spotter?
They are a battalion.
Okay.
Good question. So, all right. So as a newbie, just kind of let me verbalize this for a quick second. So we've got mixed, so that's -2. 8 steps is +2, so that scratches out. Let's see. It's not a vantage point. It's not a night. Blah, 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 blah. So it's just a straight up die roll.
Yep.
All right. So die roll +8. I want this. Papa gets an 11. Ass 1.
11 is It's one, right? Or...
One hit.
One hit. Yep.
So, Jeff, you can take that, and you don't have to roll your PR. You can just take it as a step automatically.
I'm going to take.
No,
Somebody will.
you don't need to roll for.
No, it's the second one. He has to roll for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only
Somebody
roll
knock-
one.
Can somebody give one infantry loss up on our chart?
Okay, so we are in.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Oh, I just flipped 2. Stand by. Okay, we're good.
So
I like that
with
on that
only one hit, he doesn't have to roll for morale? No.
No.
It's
No,
if
it's
he
2
would have got
hits.
2 hits, the first
And
one
if-
he can take, and then the second one, if he wants to take it, that's when he rolls for morale.
And then if you fail, you're still going to take the hit and run away.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
These guys don't run away.
Hey guys, it's Mike Ward. I have a question. Could not the Corazet and 4318 have also been in range and fired?
The other one, or the 105s?
Corazet down in B4318.
But he was at 8, so maybe wouldn't have mattered.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could have brought more artillery, and for a couple different reasons, I didn't.
No, everyone was just saying there was only one within range. That one was also in range.
Are you rolling for ADV?
Yes. So we have a 6 is our number.
I think you're a 2.
You silly boy.
I'm joking.
No.
We're 6.
All right. Still learning that sense of humor, Clay. All right, cool. I got to remember you're a New Yorker. I got to remember that. All right. So we roll
Right on.
6.
Clay's got the best dry humor around, you guys. You got to wait for the pause. You got to count to 5. When he says something, I wait for 5, and then I know if it was a joke. Otherwise, I answered too quickly, like, what?
All right. So where do I get the fired marker from? Oh, wait.
It's
no,
a
I
right
just
click on the unit.
Yeah.
This is the Mike Ward mod, please.
Artillery menu
Set fire.
Yeah.
There we go.
or Control O if you prefer.
Cool.
I thought it was
Thanks for that,
quite
too.
good. You guys don't like it?
I'm a fan. All right. So next one. That's my observer. And
Are you done with 7th Corps?
yeah, sorry, I'm done with 17th
Oh, no worries.
SS.
No worries.
So
be back
I
in there.
will grab that marker as well.
You
Okay.
guys don't
So
use the range highlighters to see what your range is for your artillery?
pre-spotted.
Already established a fire plan before.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my the observer. So we are in front of, you're immediately adjacent to what 3rd Armored Division, for those that are keeping track. So that's my observer.
Mhm.
And I'm keen to know that stack and that stack.
Mixed on, let's see. No? How do I get the flashing circle? There.
Alt and left click.
Yeah. This one is mixed,
Okay.
and this one is also mixed.
Okay. So
Stupid question. Can he ask all 4 hexes or just 2?
Whichever one he's shooting at, I believe.
Anyone that he is a target to him, he can ask about.
Yeah, so Michael, you want to ask also to the other 2 hexes if they are mixed or not?
sure.
But yeah,
So these and those.
yeah.
They are all mixed.
All
Okay.
mixed.
Well, that
Okay.
one can't be mixed, right? Or can it be? The single counter.
The way I've understood it is that it is mixed.
Okay.
I think it has to be a pure armor silhouette to be considered mixing with infantry.
Yeah,
But they are
the
mixed
name of
units.
symbols.
Armed cavalry is mixed. That's correct.
Thank you.
Is it? Okay.
All right. So I am going to bombard that hex, And this is kind of a general question that's out there, but if it is corps or army level assets for defensive fire, the barrage factor is reduced by 1. Is that correct?
No, only for the heavy ones. We talked about.
Yes, that's what it was. Thank you. Okay, so here is my divisional asset right there. I'm going to split him, right? So I'm only going to take 1 factor from that. And then I'm going to use, those 2 are heavies. I'm going to use these 2. And then I need another marker. And where's my other marker? Where's my other marker? Yes, thank you for that. I'm going to have to take 1 point from him as well, too. So, oops.
Do the range have to reach the defender's hex or the attacker's hex?
Defender.
Okay.
He's got to hit you.
Right.
The hex, I mean, before I enter his hex, or which?
No, he's got to hit your hex that you're actually in right now.
Yeah.
So the 4219 has a range larger than 14.
Yeah, he's got a range of
18.
And
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's heavy artillery with a white cycle, so you reduce the strength by 1 for each.
Yeah.
So it's instead of to have 7, you have only 5.
Yes. And then this guy here brings it up to 7. And then 1 point from this guy right here brings it up to 8.
Yes, but it doesn't work. Yes, sorry. Do you have a spotter from the 275 division?
Yeah, and it's a full
okay.
battalion.
Okay.
So our volley is going to be a full 8 points, and we're going to also do intensive fire on this hex.
But which battalion? The battalion in 5617?
Yeah.
Or is it a 5717? Yeah. Sorry.
Shooting here.
Yeah. Forgive me.
Quite all right. So, full volley of 8, intensive fire, and again, give me a second here to just kind of verbally walk through this as a new guy. But all right, so it's mixed, so it's -2. What would the density be?
The density is.
You don't have to tell him your steps. You can just say if he got it or not.
You have a +1.
Okay, so that becomes we're at a net -1 right now. My observing unit is on a vantage point, so that brings it up to a net 0. I think that's it. Am I missing any DRMs?
Nope. You're good.
Okay.
So how many volleys? You have 2 8 volleys coming in?
Correct.
Okay, 1 automatically gets depleted on your artillery for using intense barrage.
Yeah.
Spend an ammo point as
Yeah.
well, and then you're gonna get a +1 to your ADV roll because you did 1 extra volley.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's my first volley roll. So that is 8 + 5 is 13. That's an AS1. All right, and number 2. Come on, Daddy needs a pair of new shoes.
Nice.
Damn it. All right,
Solid.
so it's a 14. So it's a 2.
So I have a AAS automatically, and then I have 3 steps more to.
Yep.
Correct. So Matt's, if you retreat You resolve one of the 3.
Yep.
Then you have 2 left. Since you retreated, it gets divided by 2, which leaves you with 1 left, and that 1 you have to take as a step loss.
Yep. And that is what I will do.
Bravo, Michael.
Yeah, nice shooting. Now,
Well played.
Let's see. So I take 1 step loss, is that correct?
Correct. And then we will mark that step loss you took up on top to try to bring back replacement points.
Let's see.
You could take
someone mark it in. Sorry, it's an infantry loss, of course.
Mike, you want to mark that infantry on the 1st U.S. Army?
Yep, I got it.
And just a quick one for the German team. Jonas, there was a mistake, can you switch the 7th Army markers? And can you deduct 1 ammo point?
1 ammo point and what more?
So the markers are in the wrong positions. So like the ammo points and the ADV of the army had to switch. They accidentally got in the wrong positions.
Okay, so the ADV should be 5.
Yeah, ADV is 5.
And the ammo point 7 and
now 6.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, Michael, you can roll for your ADV and add +1.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nicely
The
done.
Allies player still needs to take a second.
Nice shooting.
So just mark. So 1 ammo plate, 1 artillery is depleted. The rest just fired. You can just mark them fired.
Quick question: since I only used 1 out of the 2 points for this guy right here, how would I go ahead and mark that from a procedural standpoint?
Still fired.
He's going to
Still
fire.
fired.
He's going to fire again, right?
Nah.
Then you
Does
just,
that have to be done in the same turn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just never mind then. Cool.
So just
Fired.
mark 'em as
Thank
fired.
you.
Yeah.
The Allies only took 1 step loss. You have to take 2 because he took 3. So he took the initial hit, retreats, divide by 2. He still has to take 1.
He did.
He only took 1 total.
I just thought I should take 1.
He only needs 1. He had
I thought.
a hit of
You
3.
had to take 1.
He had a hit of 3. 1 he retreats. He has 2 left. You divide that by 2.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He's got 1, so he took that as a step loss.
So 4 hits is a magic number. Then you have to retreat and take 2 hits. So if the enemy manages to hit you with 4 hits.
Because you round up. That is correct.
Hey, Michael, any thoughts about maybe using your leftover artillery here? You got like 4 factors, right?
Yeah.
On which hex? There. You can ask.
I assume that's a prepared assault underneath there.
He can't hit this hex.
Why not?
Because he's covered up. He's in entrenchment or an IP.
Oh, that's what that is. I couldn't tell. I thought
He's
that was
in,
a
he's
prepared
in
assault.
IP.
Yeah, but I have a prepared assault.
Oh, you do on that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then yes, he can fire at that.
That's a good shot. Do it.
Yeah. And I just got rid of all my markers too. Damn it.
I'll grab one for you, okay? I'll put it on the
Yeah.
board by your unit.
Please. All right. Thank you.
I don't think he wants to fire. Why are you guys helping him? You're messing up the game on us.
All right. So
That's true.
there's my observer. Right. There's my observer, and is that mixed? I'm assuming that it is, but
Yes.
okay. So I will use him to fire, and then him to fire, and then
Remember that units that are not attack designated are not counted for mixed or pure.
Okay.
That's right.
So then it's just it's not it's only no armor involved.
Okay.
But it's still used for density modifiers.
Yes.
And then I have Axis players in my observation hex. That is, I could throw that guy in too, can I?
Okay.
Which one?
Who's your spotter, Mike?
This guy right here.
Okay, and it's a battalion or a company?
That is a battalion.
Okay, so, and you're in IP?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can only bring in 2 artillery units.
Wait, what am I in?
Is any
No, it's an
ET2.
entrenchment.
I'm in an ET2.
So you can bring in then 8 artillery units.
Yeah. So but Axis players from a barrage factor standpoint, that there's a point there, yeah.
So you got 1 point for this guy here that you were saving, correct?
Yeah.
So you got 1 point there. Who's your other artillery? You have 7 more artillery units that you can
So I got that guy. So that brings it up to 4.
So that's 2 artillery units. You still
And so
have
Clay, the question is whether or not if we have like a different kind of gun in the front there, can you combine and add to it?
Yeah, that's an 88 though, right?
This one back here is an 88?
No, it's a question for the Axis players.
I assuming
an
that
88 can fire as long as it's within 3 hexes, and it gives you 1 point.
But not adjacent or not?
Yes, you can be adjacent with your 88s and get that.
That adjacent hex then. That's the restriction.
It's a freebie, right? So I take it.
Yeah,
It's a freebie. Yeah.
Okay, so that brings me up to 5 points for my volley.
Okay.
All right, so there's no negative DRM because it's pure leg. Is there DRM for steps?
Yes, +1.
So +1. What is my terrain? There's no vantage point. So it just simply looks to be a +1. Correct?
Yep.
Okay.
0.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a 0.
Oh.
Not a 10. So nothing happens.
Oh man,
Gets me every time.
And you can roll.
It's
You can
really
roll your
easy to
ADV
fix
roll.
that too, so it reports it correctly.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why this hasn't been fixed long ago. It's
No.
an easy thing to do.
It's so easy.
Damn it.
Very demoralizing.
All depleted.
Yes.
all depleted.
Got those rolls backwards.
Now your
Let's see it the other way
88s
around.
your 88s cannot be depleted. It's just all your artillery units are depleted.
All right. So that ends my segment.
That was perfect.
Okay. Then we switch over to the second Fallschirmjäger Corps. Looking at those 2 attacking hexes here, asking for mixed status.
Mixed on both.
Mixed on both. Okay.
The one moment Clay was complaining about the attack, and then he's happy afterwards. I don't get it.
That old saying, never stop your enemy from making a mistake. It just happened to work out.
Okay. Then I take some markers too. I do a fire mission against this hex.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to get a marker.
Just put one there for you, Connor.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, spotter is here. It's from a vantage point.
Yes.
And then we use 1 point of the divisional artillery here. And then 2 Nebelwerfer, rocket launcher.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we have a natural 7-point mission. A 7-point mission, and then we have the modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
So we are asked. So sorry, I have to mark the hex. So this is the hex under fire.
Yeah. So that's is a -2 for mixed, and there's a let's see for it's a +1 for density, net -1 so far, and then you have the vantage point. So it's 0 modifier.
Yeah. So I have my die roll +7.
Yes.
I roll the die now. 4.
So it's 11. It's 1 hit.
1 hit. Yeah.
And do I, if I take it as a step loss, do I need to roll to stand still? No.
No.
I can.
No. You have only 1 hit.
Yep. Then I take a step loss. Okay. So it's an infantry step loss for me.
Mm-hmm.
Does someone record it upstairs?
I roll for depletion.
I'll get it.
Perfect.
So the next roll for depletion, ADV 6. Sorry. 2. 2 is okay. So then I will mark the units fired. Artillery menu set fired. So I have to, the divisional artillery is partly fired. So the next attack, what did I'm looking at those 2 hexes here. Are they mixed or pure infantry?
This one is neither, and this one is mixed.
Okay, this means is not mixed and not
correct.
Pure arm. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Then I target that hex. And this hex. Spotter comes from here. It's a battalion in an entrenched position. And firing are the 2 steps left from the divisional artillery.
Yes.
Then I also have 3 from the army and 3 from the other division's artillery.
Mm-hmm.
Altogether an 8-factor shot.
Yes.
Okay, then let's calculate the modifiers. So this means nothing from mixed, but maybe density modifier.
+1 density.
Okay, so this is in fact a +9 shot.
Yes.
I rolled the die. 7, not bad.
16, 2 hits.
2 hits, okay.
Let's see. Since I'm in an improved position, can I do my retreat into the entrenchment?
Yes.
So I can retreat into the entrenchment, and then I have still 1.
Yes.
And that I have to take as a step loss, of course.
Yeah.
And that is what I'm doing. And then I, of course, lose my prepared assault also.
Good. Then I roll for depletion. 10.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a 0, I guess.
Yes,
0. Okay. That's good. Okay, lucky me.
No,
okay,
it's a 10.
Then I'm now it's a 10. Yeah. Then I'm fired and through with the second Fallschirmjäger Corps. Then over to the 47th Panzer Corps. Jonas.
Hey, Tyler, can you jump over to chat for a sec?
So you're
Sure.
Hello?
Pardon?
You're done?
I'm done.
What area now you guys attacking?
We continue to the 47th Panzer Corps.
Got it.
This area.
Folks, I'm going to head out. Thanks. I got some errands to run. Thanks for inviting me along, though. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, anytime. Anytime.
You guys have fun.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay. So, checking these two allied hexes here. Mixed or pure?
They are both mixed.
Both mixed. Thank you. So you want me to use so this one is spotting. I'm firing on that hex. You. This one. So 8 fire barrage strength of 8 against this hex.
Okay. So +1 for the number of step.
And -2 for the
yes.
next.
It's -1.
-1. It comes road. It becomes a 10. I think that's
10. It's one loss.
And the depletion roll is a 4.
Okay, so I remove this unit, which is go to the graveyard. And it's half a tank.
So it's 1 infantry loss?
No, it's not an infantry loss. It's a AFV loss for half.
Half a tank.
Yes. It's a light tank or a light recall.
Okay, so there we have it. Okay, so we will fire this one and this one against that hex. 7. Yep, that's it.
So it's exactly the same, -1.
No, only 7 points firing.
Yes, but so it's I have -1.
Same modifiers I see. So here's the roll. Oh, ouch.
15, 14.
So you had a 7, 8. I had 7 fire factors. It's a 2.
2, yes. So I remove my prepare assault and take a loss on the infantry.
The depletion roll is a 1.
Okay. Who's next for the Axis?
I will go along the front line here, around Panzerlehr.
Okay. This is Xavier's, so I'll take care of Xavier's area. Who's your spotter?
The spotter will be this guy.
And you need to know, let me see what Xavier has. So
yeah. So this hex,
we have mixed in both.
Both those hexes mixed. I see. Yeah. Okay. So we'll fire this one.
So who's your target?
I will target this hex. I can put a marker there, of course.
And you're a medium, a heavy?
Heavy battalion in entrenchment on vantage points. I think it's 9 units can fire.
8.
That's okay. A one vantage point
That's
bonus.
One vantage point, I think. So it's
yeah. But the Allies maybe have 8 units, but the Germans rather looking for 4 units or 3.
So let's see.
But not looking for 16 or 8.
I want you to have none.
Yeah.
We fire with 8. Including this flak unit, so that's 8.
Hey, Kev. We're down here, Kev, just in case you're trying to find us.
Hey, Mike. I'm just loading up. I'll get you.
Yeah. 8. Okay. I will fire 2 volleys of 8.
2 volleys of 8. Okay. There's no terrain for me. There's no defense works for me. I am mixed, so it's a -2. But I have +2 for steps, so that's a wash. And you're going to get a +1 for vantage point.
Yep.
So it's +1 to your roll.
2 volleys. First volley becomes an 11 then. So it's 1. And the next one, 2.
So we got 2. So what do I want to do here?
2 it.
Let's see here. I will take step losses for each one. But I have to use my lowest unit, which is a 6.
No. Because you have one company which is linked to an infantry battalion.
Oh, so I can use a 7. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to take the 2 hits and roll to see if I can take my second hit. So my first hit I can take automatically. Let me try my second. I pass. So we're staying in that hex.
Okay. My depletion roll with +1 is 6. And I will deplete 1 unit.
So, Mike?
Yeah.
In the army section, you know, I'll do this up here.
Why was that a deplete 1?
I depleted 2 of my units.
No, I mean, I'm sorry for Jonas.
Yeah, because I had a +1 for 2 for my second volley.
But aren't we at 6?
Depends on which army you're.
Oh, so sorry. Okay.
But that's true actually. I have a 6. Yeah, 6 ADV for the core. So
but you have an automatic depletion of due to intensive fire, maybe.
But I didn't make an intensive fire.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? You're gonna have to move it, Mike. It doesn't allow me to move it. So I had 1 infantry and 1 AT, which is, I believe, half of armor.
No, you flip, and you don't record loss. You can flip the anti-tank.
Right, but this is for.
I'm talking about up at top, on top, recording the losses. I can't move the units up there.
So, yeah.
Michel.
So.
No, I'm just saying that if you are taking a loss on the anti-tank, you flip the anti-tank unit, and it's become a 0-step unit.
No, I've already flipped it down below. It's up on the top. I have to record it. I couldn't record it because it's the mod is not allowing me to move those units. By the way, Mitch.
Yeah, same with me, Clay. I also.
Yes.
We can't. We're tied into this mod as the allies, but we can't move allied pieces above. Or Mike Ward, we can't move the pieces.
But who are you logged in as?
Allied.
Which position?
I think Allied 8.
So as Allied 8, you don't have access to what kind of any units or all units?
The units up at the top where you have to record, like the Army assets, Army ADV, and all that stuff. I can't move those. I can't remove the depots as well.
You can't just add sides. It's not going to work with a vassal module.
I did more than just add sides. I got you.
So
there's probably just a restriction up there. I'll take a look.
Yeah, there's dozens of controls where you have to go in and edit the restrictions, right?
Well, I did as many as I knew. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just saying.
I'm happy to do some more with those individuals that would like to help me do it. I can probably do it a little faster.
Yeah, no, I'm just telling you what the background of the module is, right? I'll fix it in the new one, but I understand. Or I'll make it easier in the new one.
That's okay. I just didn't realize that there was some restrictions up there in that section. I've never played the game before, so a lot of this is new to me. But I'm happy to get up there and make some changes necessary to.
So Clay, that anti-tank is a half of an infantry, just so you know.
Perfect. Thanks,
not
Mike.
armor.
Thank you.
And one of the reasons I asked this is because there was some original settings on CW positions not having access to American positions and vice versa that I left. I didn't touch those. So just making sure that wasn't the issue.
Are you guys done down here?
Nope. Continue up here.
Okay. Where are we next? Okay.
I will just fire a single battery on this hex.
I think that's Mark's area. Correct, Mark? Is that you?
No, that's 30 cool.
Okay, that's still... So we got mixed there.
Okay. So I will fire with 3 factors. That's all. And the modifiers.
Okay, so the only thing you're going to get is a mixed is -2, and steps is it's a wash 0.
So -2. Oh.
No, so I had a -2, but the steps are going to cancel it, so it's back to 0.
Okay, so it's 0. I rolled an 8. That's an attacker's artillery shift, I think. Yeah.
No, you had 3 strength, so it's 11. It's 1 hit.
Thank you, Mats.
We will take it as a step loss. Mike, infantry.
Depletion.
Got it.
1. Okay. Yep. Next shot will be against this one. Fire with 3 factors.
We are mixed.
Okay. Size not affected.
So it's going to be no modifiers at all, either or.
So 3 plus 0 is nothing. Depletion is okay.
Okay, we survived that.
So the question here is mixed or
Jonas, you have a hot hand.
sometimes.
They're both mixed.
Both mixed. Okay. Let's go for this one then. So just one battery, I think. Let's see. Yep. 4 factors.
Okay, so no dice modifiers, either or.
Okay.
10.
10.
Better.
What does 10 give us?
One step loss.
Take a step loss. Again, infantry, Mike.
Okay.
Step loss taken.
Depletion 3. So, next guy in line, who's that? Second SS Panzer Corps, Jordan.
I'm here 5 minutes.
So no defensive fire, Jordan, in your sector? No.
No.
Not even from Hill 112?
I guess not.
It's got a great view from there, Jordan. You can see the whole plane.
He wants to allow the allies to
So does that mean
it's the second SS goes then?
Yeah, I think if he's got nothing, then it's over to the first SS.
But you can see units in the open and can hit them.
And you can hit the guys in front of your neighbor.
I think he said 5 minutes or something. Maybe he's not listening.
Is this an available hex?
No, that's been hit already.
Oh, it's already been hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's put in the chat, no attacks and no defensive fire.
Well, no attack, no defensive fire.
All right. Well, then I'll keep us going. Okay, so this is Lars's section, is that right? Or no, who's 8th Corps?
The 8th Corps is Mark.
Okay. So I've got at least a couple of shots on 8th Corps. Oh, Jonas is suggesting that Jordan take a shot.
Unless he just doesn't want to make the ammo roll.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of a artillery support from my friends in 2nd SS Panzer Corps if he's got a shot.
Yeah, some artillery can reach it.
That back one can't it?
That one, yeah.
perhaps it's not so much he can do. There's not a lot of batteries there. So
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot in range. And I believe I should be able to get a shot at it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Grab these spade markers.
Is that Tyler speaking?
That's Tyler. How's it going, man?
How's it going? I didn't recognize your voice.
All right, so I've got spotter here on a vantage point. I'm looking at these two hexes. Can I get a mixed or pure?
They are both mixed.
They're both mixed. Okay.
I've been playing Tyler a lot, you guys. Double check, triple check, all this stuff he's going to come up with. You got to watch him like a hawk. And then he's still going to roll 9. You wait.
Jeff, I thought you were watching the game.
I am, but I
you
came into a
entertaining
minute break.
people? Get back to your party. Okay, so let's see here. What happened to my batteries? Let's see, and I need to double check something. I believe the first SS is assigned to the 12th right now. Jonas, do you know that for sure? Is the first SS units, are they assigned to the 12th right now? I think that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, got it. All right, so we are going to target 3722.
Okay.
Firing this guy for 2. I've got some Nebelwerfers in here, firing for 2. And 2 88s.
Out of range.
4.
They're range 3, right?
4.
4.
Or 4, yeah.
You can do a right click and you have a sub menu with orange.
Yeah, so I've got 2 shots. Yeah, 2 flak for 6.
There's this bad boy back here.
Oh yeah, he's range 8, isn't he? He's just in range.
No more helping out.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Mitch. All right. So we've got that makes 8.
That's what we're looking at. Right?
And I don't know what my Panzer Group West command has said about using ammo points for intensive fire.
He said no.
We're allowed to use them. Yes.
We are allowed. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one on this stack then. It's a pretty big one.
I like that attitude.
All right, so we're gonna do an intensive.
Just then permission though.
Yeah. Do I have permission from high command to use an ammo point here?
Of course you have.
All right. So then I've got 2 volleys of 8.
I'm going. You are checking.
So sorry. Yeah, let me remove the other marker. 3722. And I will automatically deplete. All right. So do you want to do DRMs?
You should be on. You're on PP, right?
What's that?
You're in a vantage point, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, I am in a vantage
so
point.
it's going to be just a +1.
Plus
you get
1.
Mixed -2, +2 on the density, so that's evens, and then +1 for the DP.
Got it. Okay, so 2 rolls of 8. Oh my god.
You gotta be kidding me.
Jeff, I hope you were here to see that.
Oh, that's some sweet.
I hate you, Tyler.
Is that 2? Let's see. So I had a +1. So is that 2
1%
18s?
chance.
I don't think I've ever had a better
That was
artillery
18.
roll. So that's a
you
2
did- you
AS
did
4.
in the Hurricane game, that's for sure.
I guess so. So that's 2 AS 4. So I'd say that's pretty effective.
I think I'm going to retreat into my entrenchments then for my first hit.
Like a World War One game right now.
With 3. I'll take an infantry step loss.
You have 2 step loss to take.
Yep. I will lose an armored unit. And then
You've always been brutal with your artillery fire, Tyler.
Yeah, I guess so.
Roll a 9 for ADV.
Yeah, let's see what the ADV roll is.
9.
6. Okay, so that goes to 7. So I think I deplete 1 more. Is our ADV a 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So it's 1 armored and 2 infantry losses.
Okay.
No, you don't need to take 3 losses.
Yeah, just 2 losses.
Why just 2?
It's 3.
3, but you withdraw, so you reduce the number.
I thought it was 4.
And you divide it by 2 for withdrawal.
Oh, of course you do. Beg your pardon. In that case,
and you round up to 2.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
1 armor, 1 infantry.
Okay.
So 1 infantry and 1 armor loss in that stack. Was that right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's done. I don't know where he's going to go next.
He just went
This is
AWOL.
Tyler's area, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
He has 1 more depletion to do, hasn't he?
Yes, he does. Did he do intense barrage?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, 1 automatically depletes, and then he went over by 1.
Yep.
Yes, depleted 2 units in the sector. So
He has.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
And since it's Tyler, you spend 2 ammo points for the intense barrage.
Yeah, he should have to spend double the way he fires artillery in every game he plays.
So as a Panzergruppe leader, I will deploy more ammo points to Tyler next turn.
Hey, sorry guys. Had to lend a hand, some domestic chores.
That's right. We were just lamenting over your artillery skills and thinking you should be double ammo just to give everyone a fighting chance.
Right. Okay, so now we've got second attack. Let's see. Okay, so same spotter. What are these 2 hexes here? Mixed or
They're mixed.
both mixed? Okay.
Yep.
Do Didn't you fire on one already?
No, we fired on this one.
Oh.
Yeah, down there. Let's see. We're gonna go with that
question.
one. Sure.
Is can someone from the Allied side verify that 3821 is count as a mixed? Does it? Yeah.
Does, yeah.
Okay. Since it's not in the silhouettes, I guess yes.
That's right. That's why I just read.
Yep. Okay.
So I thought the same thing.
Okay. Carry on.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring in. I think I've got 8. So 1. Got a flak 88. And these Nebelwerfers. Okay, so we got 8. Not going to do the heavy barrage this time. Unless you guys really want to see another one.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, talk to the boss. I mean, before you just discount that. I mean, if it's a good shot, it's a good shot.
Sure. I mean, Jonas, what's your opinion?
Well, go for it.
Go for it. Okay, well, we're going heavy then. So I will automatically deplete 1. Can somebody take another ammo point down?
Yep, down to 4.
Okay, and then 2 rolls. Okay, not too bad. I guess we should have done DRMs. I'm sorry about that.
You're going to be on a -1.
Okay, -1, and that includes spotter on a vantage point?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so then we're looking at...
Well, no, tell lie. Hang on. No.
It's 0.
Even, yeah, even. Beg your pardon.
Even, okay. So 14 and 12.
So
And
that's 3 hits.
ADV. Oof. Not a good ADV roll.
3.
What's your ADV, a 5?
I think it's a 6, but I only had 2 batteries, so I mean they're both going to end up depleted.
They are both depleted, yeah.
Yeah.
One
Kind of
battery
that
for
makes a nice shot from my perspective, is since you only had the 2 batteries involved, you know, because that depletion, you know, isn't that effective.
Okay, they'll retreat as well. There and so that leaves 1 left, I believe.
Yeah, you'd have 1 hit to take.
Yeah. So 1 armored loss.
Okay, and then last shot over here, I need a new spotter.
So we just lost 1 armor altogether.
Yep.
Okay, so spotting from this hex, we'll take a shot at 3920.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll bring in 4. I've got a flak for 5. And I think I've got another flak point I can, yeah. Flak point for 6. And, oh, another flak point for 7. Yeah, and is that one, I guess that one is in range, isn't it? Yep, okay. So yeah, so we got 8.
Okay, you spotting the VP or?
8 with what? With only flak?
I've got 1 battery of 4 and then 4 flak.
Okay.
So I mean, I could go heavy again if if Jonas thinks it's the right call.
Let's think about it just a moment. How do you feel about his? I mean, what else are you going to use the ammo for, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a long game, so I know we don't want to spend it all in one place, but it is a good opportunity right now.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so 2 more rolls. I'll just automatically deplete my 1 arty, and everything else is flak, so it won't really make a difference. So DRMs.
Are you on a VP or not?
I am no VP this time.
Then it's an even.
Even, okay. So 2 rolls. All right, so 11 and 12.
That's 2 hits.
Yeah. Ice 2.
You've totally repelled the attack. That's great.
I hate you.
Mostly. Really bummed that Jeff wasn't around to see this.
Well,
I know.
if I retreat, I go out of the command. That's the only problem.
Hey, Joseph. Welcome.
I'm going to take the hits.
Okay. Just trying to get everything to work here.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Hi. Where's my visual? I haven't been able to get the Vassal mod to work or open for some reason. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So you guys can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you. I can resend it to you, Joe. I'll resend it to you right now.
Well, I've got it. It's just my operating system. I'm still on Apple 10.9.5. I can't upgrade the computer, so that might be the problem. But I can just watch for right now a little bit. You guys are using a Vassal to play this, right?
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
You got Mike Ward on here too. Say hello.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys. Oh, hey, Joe. Jesus.
All right. Oh, and I'll do my ADV. I don't think it's going to matter because the one battery that I already used was depleted. It was a 0 anyway. Okay, and so hits were resolved on that hex.
Yep.
All right. So then we'll move on to the 16th Luftwaffe.
Did you roll for morale because you have to?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the morale to stay in the hex.
Do I?
Yeah, you take your first hit.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hang
and
on.
then yeah.
A disaster.
So I take 1 hit and I retreat, correct?
Yeah, you got to take that hit and then also retreat.
Okay, so I get 1 hit back.
But
you still take both hits, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to take that second hit.
And on top of that, you have to roll for your leader.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's all right, I would have thought.
Geez, all these people are on.
Yeah, you should get into the Vassal mod. There you can see the action and the setup.
Yeah.
Oh, it's out of common.
You're in the same boat as me, Joe. These guys are just the experts. We're just watchers. We don't know how to play this game yet.
Have you rolled? Have you rolled for your leader?
Yep, got a 1.
No, you have a 2. It's a 5% chance to be killed. So you have to roll.
There you go, 94.
It's okay. 5 and below, it will be killed.
Mm-hmm.
That would not be a fun way to start.
That depends what side you're on.
That's true. So over on the 16th Luftwaffe, I think are we? This would be First Corps.
Yeah, that's basically my boundary there.
Okay.
Well,
so is this Lars?
Yeah, this is Lars. So
Hi, Lars.
You're here, Lars?
No.
Oh.
Probably not.
I'm gonna handle Lars. So Tyler,
okay.
who's your spotter?
So I've got a spotter and a vantage point 4719.
So you just want to see the PA guys that you can see?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, let me do this. Mixed.
Okay, so both mixed. Let's see. I believe I'm going to have shots at both of them. Start with this one. And we will go. Man, I love having all these 88s. Yeah, this is great. Okay, so I'm bringing in 4. So I've got what I believe is an 88, like a breakdown company that doesn't have an artillery menu. Is that just a bug in the module, or is there something about breakdown company eligibility for fire support?
I thought all 88s or flaks, doesn't matter the steps, can do artillery fire.
Okay, because there's I see, it's funny because I've got one here that I can fire. There's another one just like it that doesn't have the artillery menu option.
Well, any 88
Okay.
within 4 hexes,
Yeah, so it's
able to contribute.
It's probably just a glitch with the module then. So I can't mark it fired,
Well,
but
pause 1 second if you don't mind. If you think about it as a glitch versus maybe something in the rules.
No, all 88s have the capability of firing artillery.
I appreciate what you're saying there, Clay, but would that allow the player to game it a little bit and just split them all so you can get 2?
What do you mean by split them all?
Well, I mean, how did that little unit in?
Oh, 88s are all one-step companies, Mitch, in the game.
Okay. My bad. Gotcha.
There might be I think there's 1 or 2. There's some 88 flak battalions that have 3 steps of like 6, 9, 12s.
At least 2-step flak battalions.
Yeah, but the deal is, I believe the deal is you get 1 barrage point per step.
Yeah.
So even though it's a 6, 9, 12, you don't get 6 barrage points. You would get 3 barrage points from it.
Oh, I didn't know it was 3. That's where I got lost. I thought it was just 1.
Well, it depends on how many steps are in the 88 unit. But like I said, the way the Germans use these is because they had such a shortage of artillery. Most of the local commanders tied in with the Luftwaffe basically gave them sectors to help support. So they would throw in 88s. And that's, because everyone.
And these were fired in some sort of indirect mode?
Well, no, yeah, and sometimes even direct fire, because you fire an 88 direct fire, but with an air burst, you really screw up the infantry. If you're out there attacking against this, and you get an air burst from an 88
with their 88. What was that about?
They would fire. I mean, they could fire flak rounds at infantry, not just AT rounds.
Right.
And when those went off, like, okay, so an 88 hits the top of the trees, let's say.
Oh, okay, sure, okay.
It's devastating, actually.
They didn't have proximity fusing or anything like that, did
No,
they?
they didn't have proximity fusing, but they could also set the rounds for just like altitude. They could probably set them for range. They could do the same estimation, but no proximity fuses.
That was an American thing. Yeah.
Right. But that's why the GIs, everybody hated the 88.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, just
absolutely
background as to why you can do that in the game.
So I've got a shot of 8 at 47-17. And this time I don't think it's worth using ammo points. So gotta save a few of them, and I think we're in
I tend to
good
agree
shape.
with the situation. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get just some -1 to your roll.
-1. Okay, I am in a vantage point. Does that the spotter's in a vantage point?
Goes back to 0.
Okay, so straight roll, and 11
is 1. I will take this as I'll take it as step loss.
Okay.
Mike, you can give a step loss for infantry.
And ADV 6, so we're good.
Perfectly played.
So I've got one more shot in the in this sector. I'm gonna do so. I've got 3. Oops. Oh yeah. So this is that one that's. So I'm gonna just use a spade to denote the 88 in this hex because I can't mark it fired.
Okay.
That's a flak unit. That's an anti-tank 88 unit. So that's why you can't fire it or mark it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not able to fire.
Got it. Okay, so then I've got 3.
I don't think you want to fire anymore.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Ah, there it was. Thank you. Artillery. And then, yeah, I'm going to save, I think I'm going to save a couple of these for 21st Panzer for that sector. But thank you. Yeah, so I've got 3, 4. And then I've got the 2 these long range guns down here. These first SS batteries, Jonas, where did they get attached? Are they considered core assets?
Core assets, correct.
Okay. So I can bring those in and make it 7.
You're conducting defensive fire, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do 7. Clay, you said it was the same DRMs?
Yeah, it's going to be back to 0.
Back to 0. Okay, so 7 plus 6, 13.
13 get AS1. AS1. Okay.
And depletion. Oof. So 1's going to deplete.
Not terrible.
Yeah, it could be better, could be worse.
Although there was a fair bit of 88s involved, right?
Yeah.
Mike, we took a step. We took a step loss, and let me get an AS marker.
Okay.
To put on me.
Is that Mike Hershey?
Kirkwood?
Kirkwood.
Oh, I see. Okay. Isn't this kind of tough though when you've got this many people waiting to? How do you? I mean, you can't do multiple resolutions, can you?
We're gonna do breakout rooms. This one we're doing because there's a lot of people who are inexperienced and they want to see how it's played.
Yeah.
But
Right.
the next
right.
one we do, we're gonna go into areas of breakout rooms so it can be done simultaneous.
Ah, good. Yeah, because this would be insane to run a campaign long term like this. I
But
didn't.
it's good introduction.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Well, that'll work.
Okay.
Especially if Tyler has artillery.
What's that?
Especially if Tyler has the artillery.
I know this is. Sorry to eat up so much time here, guys.
Well, you got to use it.
Yeah. So, Clay, I think maybe you can just keep helping me out here.
Mixed on this guy right here. Hold on.
Right there, 5220. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a shot, spotter right here, and we'll do
Are you on a vantage point, by the way, Tyler?
No, not in this case. 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I have anything left.
By the way, Clay, how do I get the module into the module library?
I'll bring in this core asset, make it a nice even 8.
It gets in there automatically if you start the module for the first time. You need to open the module, and then it's integrated into it.
I so
we're in 3.6 plus.
Yeah, I'm in 3.4.6. I tried to load 3.6.4, and it.
You won't be able to load this module unless you're in 3.6.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so it's probably a system requirement thing. I'm gonna have.
Right, because when I added the players, I was in 3.6, so it automatically saved as a 3.6 plus.
Gotcha.
I think I was in 3.6.3 when I saved it.
But I think you can force it into 3.6.4. I have it open in 3.6.4.
Any 3.6 will open it, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So Clay, DRMs on this stack?
So a mix, -2, steps, +1. So just a -1.
-1. Okay, so we got 1 roll -1. So an 11.
So 11 is going to give me a 1. And this one we will take as a step loss for infantry.
ADV is good.
Got it.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have any vantage points over here? I do not. So spotter here, target here.
Mixed.
Okay. And we'll bring in 4, 5. Oh, there's 6.
Does it work, Joe, with the module?
I'm still trying to get a 3.6 version in.
Okay.
If not, someone can email you. Type your email to these guys in Zoom.
Yeah.
And Hanu, if you can send them your mod.
Yeah, the mod is too big to send. That's the problem.
I was able to send it to Kev. Kev was able to open it. I sent it also to Mike Ward. He was able.
I got the one you sent, Clay.
Okay, he has a module.
Yeah, the problem is getting it
upgrade to the latest.
Yeah, is to get it to run, and the thing
you
is,
link to that?
Yeah, given the other work I do, I'm always loath to upgrade my system because, things don't like graphic things stop working or stuff like that, and then I have to spend like a couple of weeks trying to get them to work again.
You can if you do decide to load 3.6.4, you can do it where it doesn't overwrite 3.5.8 or whatever you're on.
No, I did that. I kept both, and
okay.
So I have the older Vassal, but I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying now just to get maybe an older 3.6, like a 3.6. I don't know.
I'm on a Mac and I've been running 3.6.3.
But what's your system?
I'm on an M1.
I
got a Mini.
Yeah, I still have a 2015. I'm still using a 2015 machine chip, and it's just running 10.
I got to tell you, get an M1 processor. Man, they are
nice.
They are night and day.
And so you're running the latest Mac system, though, then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
no,
Clay,
the Mac Minis are actually fairly inexpensive.
How
So
much
yeah.
you got, Tyler?
I've got 8 more coming in.
Okay.
Mods on that?
It's going to be -2 for mix, and then +1 for steps, so -1.
-1, okay. So 14.
2.
Ooh.
This one I'm going to have to get out of there. Ugh. Be overstacked.
Oh, you don't have a fortification in there?
Do I? Let me check.
Look, I mean...
yes, I do.
I think I see two blue markers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So you retreat back into the...
Retreat.
Yeah.
And I have to take one step. Yeah. Okay, took a step loss for infantry. Mike?
All right.
All right, last few here, guys.
Tyler and myself are always head-to-head with these things. I hate you, Tyler.
I love you. I love you, Clay. Okay, so
let me tell you these guys here.
Yeah, I got spotters down.
So nothing here.
Okay.
Mixed here.
Okay.
Mixed here.
Got it. Okay. And so I'm just in IPs, so we're looking at medium missions, which would be two batteries. Now, one question this much I don't remember from the Atlantic Wall rules, but forts contributing to fire support, does that count as part of your mission limit? Because I've got this fort up 6613, and at least one of those hexes is in the firing arc. I think two of them.
Yeah.
So does anybody remember how that works?
It would still be one artillery unit.
Yeah. Okay, so it does count as part of the mission capacity.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, so in that case, we're going to bring in... So, well, here. First target right here.
Okay.
And we've got 5 points. Okay, and DRM's on that?
+1.
+1, okay, so it's 6 plus 7 is 13. And ADV is good.
So I got an AS1 on this. Let me see what I want to do with this guy.
Keep it going, Tyler.
I'm trying.
We're going to just retreat into our hex. There's no need to put an AS marker because you're not attacking me. So I satisfied that.
Okay. And then firing with one battery and the fort. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's right in the arc. For another 5 on the next hex, same spotter, because I've got a battalion-sized unit doing the spotting. So that hex you said was mixed, right?
Yes. So you want to know DR?
Yeah.
Mixed to steps is, hold on for a minute. 1, so it's going to be a -1.
-1, okay. So essentially it's a 4 plus 5 is 9. Probably an AS.
AS.
Okay.
So we'll take this off. We'll drop an AS marker on them.
And then lastly, right here, with the spotter right there, and I've got 2 batteries, 6, and that's it. So yeah, 6. So DRMs for 5617.
Okay, mix -2, steps +1, -1 total.
-1, and then yeah, no vantage point. Okay, so -1. So 12.
AS1. We will. Let's see. Hold on for a minute.
That's just an incredible run, Tyler.
Thank you. ADV is good.
I'm gonna retreat, take off, go into our hex. No need for an AS marker to be placed on them, and stop there.
All right. Well, it's been fun, guys. So now we move over to the Allies' offensive fire, yeah? I think that's it for Germans.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can do your air if you have air.
Oh, yeah. Do we have air?
No.
Not much, probably.
Yeah.
What date is this scenario?
Start right there for Ally Bombardment.
2nd July.
We're playing the
July
4th
2nd.
scenario, Joe.
Oh, okay. All right, got it. Right.
July 2nd.
So where it's basically the Battle of the Bocage.
Correct.
Yeah. All right.
Have you asked Joe the question we had about scenario versus campaign on?
Yes, we never asked. This is very important, Joe.
Yeah.
Since we're starting this scenario, we're playing with the full logistics rules and stuff. So we had to take off the first army, and we had to take off the depot. So since the depot is gone, the first army's gone. We're trying to figure out the corps of the first army. Just
remind me why. Yeah, why did you take the first U.S. Army off?
It's stated. Who brought that up? Who was the person?
Because we were playing with the full logistics, and so they go on to some track
in
instead
the
of a
campaign
pier.
game, the first U.S. Army is activated when the road between Utah and Omaha Beach is not within 7 hexes of.
Oh, and so you still have Germans within 7 hexes of the road.
Yeah.
Correct. So all we have is the depot for the first army, but the first army is not on the board, not on the map.
The depot.
We don't have the depot either.
No, you shouldn't have the depot because you can't form the depot until they connect.
Okay, so I don't
but
know
you
why
should have it's weird. The HQ should be there. All that limits is the ability to stockpile and I think you get a bump up in your ADB when you finally link the beaches. God, it's been a while since I played this, but
so the depot's not there, but the headquarters you feel should be there, the army headquarters.
Yeah, actually, I should get the rules.
Yeah, but the rules they say it's important to clear the road.
Right. Yeah. So they're not linked. Oh no, that's right. They're not linked. So you're still operating with only the core HQs. That's correct. Because you can't get the Army HQ until you link up. But the core HQs are essentially your de facto. They're like your a mini Army HQ right now. And you can store up to, I think, whatever the Army HQs, I mean the core HQs can store, but you can't form an Army depot. That is correct. Yeah, that's right. So you guys are playing it right. There's no U.S. Army HQ until you drive the Germans away from that road. Historically there is, but in game terms and logistics, it's not there yet. So the cores, you're just operating off each of your core HQs for the U.S. player.
Okay, and they're tracing back to the PSS,
to the beaches.
To the beaches. So this depot, whoever take off this first Army depot, it shouldn't be there. Over here, guys.
Yeah, and I think that just prevents you from getting more than 10 ammo points saved up over. Because once you have the HQ, you can form depots and you can start stockpiling like up to 20 ammo points, but you can't do that yet.
Then the last question would be the ADV for the U.S. Army, since the Army's not on board. The Corps will be using the ADV. What ADV do we go off of?
What didn't it say? Didn't it tell you?
Okay, so that's where everyone starts. Okay, if that's the case, then we'll follow that.
The ADV 2 until the Army is activated.
Isn't it like 2 or something like that?
It's 2. It's 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right.
Okay.
So it's really tough. You know, it's tough for the Allies until they link up. I mean, they're not going to go blitzing across the map yet. And even once they do, the supply situation is still so tough. That's why they basically there was the drive on Cherbourg, and everybody else, they don't really attack that heavily, quite frankly.
And it has also consequence on the supply path length, which is reduced when we have only a core HQ.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sorry to throw you off there for a few seconds, but that you guys it sounds like, yeah, you're doing it right. I just didn't remember the scenario.
That's okay. All right, guys, starting from left to right. Now, next time we do this, we should break out into breakout rooms for areas, and that way everyone who's in that certain area can do this artillery thing simultaneous.
Yep.
But starting with Mike Kirkwood. Mike, do you want to bombard anybody with your artillery?
Yeah. This is my spotter. This is my target. We got 3, 6. I'm going to use 2 from the 2 points up here from the 155s. So that's a total of 8 fire power. And so DRMs are +1 for Bocage is -2, correct?
Let's check with Mitch also. So
Yes. Let me get to the chart. I'm so sorry.
yeah, Bocage is -2, right?
IP is -1. It's not mixed. And
Guys,
there's
can I ask something before we continue?
Yeah.
We got the U.S. Army section and we got the British section. Do you want to break out into British section and U.S. Army section, and we can do it simultaneous? Or do
Yes.
the people... Go ahead. Or do the people want to see every one of these again?
No, I think breakout rooms will be
Okay.
fine.
All right, so everyone in the U.S. Army, let me set the breakout rooms for everybody, and we can just jump in there.
And Clay,
Yes?
if you share your screen while you do this, can we see? I can see your vassal map then.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. Let me just add a room aside.
Yeah, but it's a good idea.
Who is, I'm going to do room 1. Who is in the U.S. section?
Mike Kirkwood.
All right, Mike. I know Jeff is.
Mats is.
Mats, got you.
Michael Dubond.
Yes, Michelle.
Michael Simon.
Hello, Mikhail. You do
Michael
good
Simon.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, hello, Joe.
And we have 2
Mitch,
Jeffs.
Mitch
hi,
is
Lars.
over there.
Yes.
And Mitch.
Hey, I've got some in the 7th Corps. I'm sorry if I stepped away for a second. Did we skip that already?
I'm putting everyone in there in the room, so I'm setting up U.S. side and
Oh, got you. Okay.
British side. So you can jump into that breakout room to finish up our
I gotta
artillery.
blow Michael Simon's 17th SS out of the water.
Okay, so what I have right now is I got Jeff, I got Mats, I got Michael Simon, I got Michelle, I have Mike Kirkwood, and I got Mitch. Am I missing anyone for the U.S. side?
No, but you need the Germans also. So then add me, please.
Yeah, for the Germans. Who's on that side but Americans?
Yeah.
You, Hanu?
Michael Simon is.
I have Michael Simon down.
Yeah.
Hanu,
Yeah.
are you on the side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're in there.
Okay.
Hanu?
Mm-hmm.
I put you in that room, so you can jump in room 1.
Can you?
Okay. Jonas?
You gotta, Clay. You gotta click that thing that lets us see the rooms. We can't see them right now. There you go. Boom.
Split between the two sides here, so you can take the barrage against 2nd Panzer Division.
Okay, you're all in, right?
Okay, I can do. Okay.
All right, then everyone else, we can stay here. We don't have to go into a room, and we can just do our thing here.
Okay, we switch.
Guys?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good.
Yep. I'm here.
All right. So we can start then with the 30th Corps. So we got the 30th Corps, we have the 8th Corps. So I'll start first. Let me get out my markers and see who. Okay. What are these guys? Oops, I don't want to.
These are mixed targets.
Those are mixed targets?
Oh, Tyler's running Cherbourg or the peninsula.
Tyler is
Landis. What is he?
Oh, Joe, that's the organization I work for. This is my work.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's
Landesa.
that. Yeah.
I should.
It's okay.
Should maybe update that.
Okay, so
I remember that.
my spotter here, and we're gonna attack here. And so I'm a heavy mission, and I can bring in as the British. I believe it's 12.
Yeah. 12 is the British number.
Yeah. So, but I gotta leave some behind for my other guys. So let's bring in these two here. Let's bring in this one here. That gives me actually I'm going to only bring in one from this side and one from this side. Okay, that's 8.
Yep.
I'm going to do an intense barrage. So spend 1 ammo point. What is your modifiers? Your DRMs.
The DRMs are -2 for Bocage. It's -2 for the entrenchment 2. And that's it. Because mix doesn't matter. It's either the defensive works or the armor modifications.
So we got a -4. So I'm going to roll twice. So 4 becomes 3. 3 and 8 is 11. And the other one is going to be nothing. So I have to ammo deplete 1. So let me do that. So this one is ammo depleted. And then I'm going to roll for my ADV. It's a 4. I need to check that up above. Our ADV who is he? The 30th.
It's 4 is your ADV.
Okay, so we're good. Nothing depletes. They just fired. So 11. What is 11 for you guys?
It's a 1.
Okay.
So yeah.
We will
retreat.
You're going to retreat?
Yes.
Okay, so you can move that entrenchment out of the way.
We'll just put a artillery shift on the guys.
And we will take that hex.
Was that the right stack?
Yes.
Yes, that's the one I was spotting.
Okay.
However, I can move any stack I want, correct?
Yes.
That's what we want to do.
But the guys that advance cannot spot. So.
Correct. But the guys who did not, he can still spot.
Yeah.
One of these in this hex, I only fired one, so I'm going to clear this. So I'm going to fire again. Spotter. Target. There's one artillery here, and there's 2 over here. So that's going to be 10. I'm going to drop to 2, so I'm only going to bring in 8. So 8 barrage. What's your dice modifiers? A 4 again?
Minus, that's hit throw is just -1, so it's -3.
-3, okay. So again, it's going to be 11. No, I'm sorry, not 11, 12. It'll be a 12 this time.
Okay.
And I'll roll for my ADV. It's good. And this one fired. And these 2 fired. They are staying?
No, I will retreat.
This is out near around Bayou, eh?
We're down here.
Oh, when it farther south, right? Yeah, near Calmont or someplace like that.
I think I am done here. Over here in this location, are these 2 mixed?
They are not mixed.
Okay. So, spotter. Target. Artillery right there, and artillery right here. So that's 9, which I'll just bring in 8.
Okay.
Dice modifiers.
It's a -4.
8 and 8, 16 minus 4 is a 12.
This is the claystone artillery I'm used to seeing.
Yes. ADV 0, so we're good. So I'll just mark them fired.
It's AS1. Is that correct?
12. I don't have my chart
Yes,
open.
AS1.
AS1. Okay. Did you have an AS1 last time, by the way, in your last fire?
Yes.
So you're going to have 2 AS markers on that guy that retreated.
Yep. It's already done.
Okay.
This guy goes.
How late are you guys going to go to?
Not sure.
Oh. I'm going to have to check out because I got Doc coming over here to do some other stuff. So, and since I can't really play right now.
No problem.
Okay, but I'll probably check back in later. All right, take care, guys.
Be good, Joe.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm done, Mark. Mark, you can take over next.
Okay. So we're going from left to right, I take it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to target. Sorry, my spot is going to be from this hex, and I'm going to target this hex, and I'm going to drop in 2 lots of artillery for an 8-point barrage.
Being unobserved,
No, it's observed. I got units next to it.
but we are hidden under covered terrain and entrenchments.
Oh yeah, good point. I thought I could be next to it and still be observed. Or do you have to be under a
No,
attack?
you have to be in attack mode.
Excellent. I will leave them alone then. I will head over to. We're going to attack this one, and we're going to observe it from this one.
Take cover, Tyler.
Okay.
Mark, you want to actually hit this one.
What, attack it?
With your artillery. We're doing artillery right now.
Yeah.
Barrage.
Yeah. I was going to attack that hex with my prep, so I was prepping it with.
Okay, I got you.
You see what I mean?
Never mind. I know
because
exactly, I know exactly what you mean.
Because I lost that hex and had to retreat, I thought we'll just do an easier one. Okay, so spotters in there. Attacking hex is that one. And we're going to drop... let's see. We're going to drop in these 2 for 8 points. And we're going to make it intensive as well for 2 barrages at 8 points. Modifiers?
All right, so I've got -1 for terrain, -2 for ET2 is -3, and then I'm 0 to 2 steps for another -1, so -4.
Okay, so 2 barrages, first one and second one. The 3 is probably not going to do anything. The 7, you say, is -4, did you?
Yeah, so that should be...
where are we? 1. So
Okay.
1 hit.
All right, and we are going to retreat.
I'm going to do my ADV roll. 3, which is going to be fine. But I did an intense, so one of them is automatically going to be depleted.
And I'll put an AS marker. Okay.
So now I've attacked that. I can move into that, can't I? Because I'm prep assault, and I can still keep my assault arrow.
Correct.
Right.
Question is, do I want to do that? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something else then. I'm going to drop some more artillery. Same observer, but I'm going to observe this hex, okay?
Okay.
And I am going to drop... I'm going to put 3 barrage in, so this artillery, and one of these, but only 1 point from that third one to make an 8-point barrage, but I'm going to do that intensive as well. All right.
Okay.
So 2 barrages at 8. First one. Oh, sorry. Do you want dice roll modifiers?
Yeah. So I've got excuse me, -2 for mixed, -2 for the ET, and -1 for steps, so -5.
Okay. First one. Nope. And my ADV 7. So my ADV is 4. So, and I got 7. So that's going to be 3 barrages, but intense one's going to be automatically repeated, and
It's just a -3 modifier for this barrage, because you do not have the armor mixed with ET. You have to choose one of those.
In that case, it would be an AS.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2 of A, B, and C. That's my bad.
Yeah, you can only pick. You can't have A, B, and C. You can only have 2 from 1 from each category, for max 2 modifiers.
Yeah. So then, but you can't do defensive works and armor.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can't have terrain.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it is -5.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
No worries.
So that's it. And I am, I'm going to have another one, aren't I? It's fire. No, sorry, that one's depleted. And that one is fired. And I think I'm done.
Okay. Who is now?
First call?
Lars.
Okay.
You are here. We had to maneuver some of your guys around, but we fixed it.
Okay. Yeah. No, we were late home due to weather situation here. We have this storm Malik going on, so it was pretty tricky to go around on the roads today.
So you are in time to do your artillery barrage.
Yeah. So first should be down here, and the spotter is up here where we have the artillery shift, and I will use this one here, this one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here, plus this one there. That should work, I think. So with 3 times 8 points. Okay with everyone?
Yes.
Yep. And then we attack this one. And what do we have for modifiers there?
Are you looking at 4718?
Yeah, with a blue spade on. 4718, correct.
Yeah. So we've got -2 for mixed, -2 for the ET, and -1 for steps, so -5.
-5, and I'm on a vantage point.
Right, so -4.
So -4. And 3 times 8. So I would roll 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Vassal dice.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, and now you will see the
Tyler
niners.
used up all the 9s.
Yeah. I mean, it's always like the Vassal is horrible. Okay, so then we have to roll for the artillery, and I believe we have 4 in ADV. I couldn't move these markers for some reason. I can't move any of the supply markers. last time. I couldn't today either, so these ones needs to be moved by someone. So then I understand you roll with. I have some modifier for that, don't I? Because
You're
I'm
going to get
firing
you're going to get a
+2.
+2, correct?
Yeah. So then I roll 1 +2. Now you will see a 9 coming up.
Oh
my! What did I say?
Oh.
You've got to be kidding.
This always happens when I'm wargaming. So I'm not surprised at all. You should have seen me if I was involved in the First World War. I would have like 200,000 casualties on the Somme or something. Okay, that means we have 4 units.
Yeah.
So 4 units should be put out of supply. Well, depleted.
Correct.
Yeah, and I can choose any ones.
Mm-hmm.
So let me start from here.
And just mark the
artillery
other ones.
match you.
Mark the other ones that fired.
Yeah. It's 1, 2. And we do that one. Fired. And 2, 3, and 2. So, have I missed anyone now? No?
It's nice to hear someone count in Swedish.
It happens from time to time.
You should have asked me. I would have been counting in Swedish.
So, fantastic. Absolutely new effect. Wonderful. And then we have the next one. It's down here. And that is 5221, 21st Panzer area.
Sure.
And for that one, we have 2 units here, 2 units there. That's 7 and 8, that's 15. +3 is 18, +3 is 21, +3 is 24.
Oh boy.
So 3 times 8.
Do you want to spend ammo points as well?
After seeing my first dice rolls?
Yes. After seeing the first one, most definitely now.
Yes. Okay.
We'll spend 1 ammo point.
Yep.
Get it. Okay.
And then we do get how many rolls?
For every 8, you get 1. So you're spending 1, so you get an additional 8.
For each 8. So that will be 6 rolls of 8 then.
No,
Is that correct?
So you have 4 right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. If you spend 1 ammo point, it will bump you up another 8.
Okay. So I will then have 4 8s then.
Yeah. Because you had 24, right? So that's 3,
yes.
8, and then so 1 ammo point makes 4.
Yeah.
And then 1 gun automatically depletes.
Yep.
With the intensive. And so DRMs, I've got -2 for the ET and -2 for mixed, and you've got, looks like you're on a vantage point, so that's +1, so -3 altogether.
All right, I just have to make a note because I can't move that ammo point.
I'll do it for you.
Oh, can you? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we come with 4 rolls then. 1.
Oh my God.
2.
No way.
4. Finally something.
Hey, good thing you spent that ammo point.
That's a valuable ammo point. So,
so that's what, 11?
So we started out,
I think, right?
7, 18 is 15 minus 3 is 12.
12. Okay.
So that's what? Artillery shift 1.
AS 1. Okay. All right. I will. We'll take a step loss and stay in the hex.
That was brutal.
I'm used to it.
All right, and marker for an artillery shift. Okay.
I bump up the loss with the Germans.
Yeah, 1 infantry loss.
Yep.
Okay, so now we set. Then we have the rolls for depletion. So we have 4.
No, only 1. 1 roll.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm thinking about we have the ADV value of 4, and then we have +2 for the 2 extras. The 2 extra volleys.
You had 4 volleys.
No, you had you did 4, so 3. So you're gonna have a +3.
+3. Okay.
All right,
Wow.
0.
Not bad.
Yeah, it could be good with zeros sometime. Okay. So that means we actually made it, huh?
Yeah, no one got depleted because 3 would be it. You're a 4.
Sorry, say again?
You roll a 0, so no one's depleted.
Yeah, but I just marked them as fired. No, sorry. No, I was wrong there. To be fired. So, interesting. Okay, and then we have the last one, this with the spade on it. It's here, 5717, observing from here. And we have some units firing from here. So we have 6 points from there. And then we have 3 points from up here. We can also use a heavy cruiser for this one. So what modifiers do we have?
So I've got -1 for woods and -1 for an IP, so -2.
So -2, and I don't have any vantage points as far as I know, so we have a -2.
Is it raining at the moment? I know it's overcast. Is it raining?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because that affects, you get a modifier for using your cruiser.
Okay, I'm not aware of the weather, so I think is it partially overcast or something?
Partially overcast.
It's partially overcast, -1 for you when you use your cruiser.
Okay. Yep, let's see what happens. Okay, so that will be 1 of 8 points. So let's see a 9 coming up here.
Okay.
Hey,
you see?
not bad.
I should have said that earlier.
Well,
you do that for me next time, please.
It's showing that we are in rain.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
we have
It doesn't
rain.
matter if it's partial. If it's partially, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, so 9 minus 2, 8 minus 8 plus 7, that's 15.
15.
So 2.
All right. Let's see. I don't think we can take 2, but then the. Jonas, what do you think? Take 2 losses or retreat?
It's a tough call.
And this is, it's balance a sector. Yeah, kind of.
So 2 step losses. There's 2 result. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's got to be a. I think it's got to be a retreat.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, so
Then, yeah.
we'll retreat. Lose the IP. Take a step loss. So infantry step loss. And add a shift.
Yeah, you can take away the blue marker there as well.
Okay, got it.
So then I will move in with these ones. And then we will roll for the depletion. So that will be 4 without any modifiers. So we managed that. And then, can I now use the cruiser still?
Yes. Now, after artillery goes, now we can do naval bombardment, and you can bombard the same hexes that you shot at.
Yeah, or the units that retreated from the hex, because otherwise I will be firing on myself.
Correct.
So okay. So then I
don't think you can. I don't think you can, because the cruiser fire should be declared in the beginning of the fire phase. And I don't think you can spot from the hex you advanced into. It's not allowed.
Okay, so then we cancel that one then. I suppose.
Correct. You can't. I agree with you. You cannot spot from an advancing hex.
Yeah. Okay. But I can. Okay. Clear.
But these guys over here, Lars, hold on, Lars, down here, right? This guy can still spot.
Yeah.
And you can hit this hex with the... we have, by the way, 4 destroyers. You have light cruisers, heavy cruisers, a battleship.
Yeah.
So
we have...
so it depends on the mission. So this mission, that unit in there is a battalion who's attacking. So you have a heavy mission, and a heavy mission gives us what, 1 naval?
Yeah.
It depends on 1 BV or MN or CA, or 1 CA and 1 CL.
So as long as they can reach from the C hex to this unit down here, you can fire a naval with that unit.
Yeah, there's 11 hexes, so I can fire with almost anything. But they are only available for 1 turn now if you have like 1 battleship, for example.
Correct.
AM or PM or something, yeah.
So on the naval assets. So they have an ADV of 4. So if you roll below or equal to 4, they remain in service.
Okay. So now let's fire the. We have a monitor, I think. That could be fun.
So in the future, the sequence in the fire support segment is the first is the offensive air support, then it's defensive support, and then it's then you declare the naval and artillery fire for each hex, I think.
Okay. Yes, you can't do it after a while. No. Okay. No, but that's fine. I can save it for next time.
Okay, so then we're done with everything.
Yep, so we're done with artillery here.
Guys, I've got another game at 2, so I got to drop off here. But fun playing with you guys. I will see you next time.
No, that's it. And these guys are still going at it on the other room.
Are they still doing artillery?
I guess they're still doing artillery. We can jump in that room if you want to go in there and see.
Yeah, why not?
I can put everyone in there. Hold on. Assign to room 1. Assign to room 1. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hi.
We finished our artillery.
Okay.
We're close.
What are the outcome?
We did good on certain areas. We broke through.
So question. Did you throw a red spade under that by chance?
I did not, no.
Okay.
Yeah, someone did.
So if I'm looking at this correctly, there's an existing red spade that's underneath there, correct? Which signifies that the infantry battalion is actually a single-step unit, not a two-step unit, correct?
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We missed that. So
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I missed that because I hovered over it versus expanded. That there's actually an additional -1 DRM due to unit density. I apologize for that because again, I hovered over it and it didn't show it versus clicking on it. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. Let's see if there's any. So it's 10. I think I still get the 2 hits, and I'm stuck full with the artillery shift, so there's no practical difference.
Yeah.
Okay,
fact,
so
you wrote a 10 and a 12, and it's the same.
Yep, sure. So, in terms of priority of which unit to save, Hano, I'm guessing the other unit, kill the infantry unit and save the other one?
From the defense standpoint, the half-strength infantry is worth 3 defense, and the other unit less.
That's a nice other attributes, though.
And he cannot use some armor units over a river.
So the non-infantry unit or the infantry unit should be my priority?
I would keep the infantry.
Okay.
It also has a better proficiency rating.
Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and do this.
Yeah, drop this unit in the eliminated box, and I record the loss. I write it down. By the way, we can also take fatigue, right? Or can't be?
No, the first, the 2 first hit are automatically losses. It's only on the 3rd hit that you can choose to take fatigue.
All right. So I drop that guy into the eliminated box.
Which one?
All right, there's eliminated. And then
so you will see a dead anti-tank company in the eliminated.
Yeah, it's an anti-tank. Have you checked that? Can you flip this unit or not?
Maybe we can flip. That's true. But where's the eliminated box from the L-axis?
Upper right.
If you can flip the unit, it's become a 0 step. And it stays on the map.
Yeah. Yeah, good. That's true.
Oh yeah, you can.
So you don't record the loss.
Oh. So I can put him back. Yes.
I cancel the loss. Okay. And this unit for us learning for the player learning the system still retains their special skills, but it can die easier and doesn't count for steps.
Okay. Hano, could you take a look at the way that I have that hex that I retreated into set up with the artillery shifts, because I don't know that I positioned everything correctly.
Yeah. Sure. I do it.
Now, the hex that you retreated into, there were other units in there. They cannot defend. You can't use their defense if we attack that hex.
Sure.
They defend together.
No. Only the units that retreated into that hex can defend. The units that were already in that hex cannot add their defense.
I'm not sure of that, Clay.
Yes, you can't. You
are sure?
You cannot retreat into another hex, and then that stack that was in that other hex gives you their defense if you're attacking it. I'll find it.
Okay.
Hold on.
But this is a normal ground attack.
No, I'm saying when we go into, let's say Mats decides to now advance with his P8, and then he says, I'm attacking that hex next in ground assault. The units that retreated can only defend. The ones who are already in that hex cannot add their defense.
The units that retreat cannot add. It's quite clear.
Yeah.
So 13.11.2, point A. They're subject to all the results.
In the GOSS rules?
But this is a different phase. So this is after fire phase. They retreat in the ground attack. It's a different phase.
No, I understand. You can retreat there. I'm just saying that if we attack that hex, know that only the units that retreated can use their defense value.
That sounds very strange to me.
No, only the unit that were in the hex already. The units that retreated, they don't contribute anything for the defense.
Why not?
Do you have the...
Yeah, 13.11.2, point A.
13.11.2, okay.
Units that retreat into a hex with other friendly units, which are the target of a subsequent ground assault, do not contribute to the subsequent ground
that's
assault.
during the ground assault phase.
Yeah.
But this is not the ground assault phase.
You mean also for the artillery modifiers?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can I assume I can bring all these guys in here? The full stacking here, and I can attack full over the river, can I?
Yeah.
So I will move.
Half and no artillery.
There's no artillery in that hex, and then I will put this. When I leave improved positions, they disappear, do they?
Yes. Yes, you can do that. Yeah.
Here, and this one disappears.
But you still need to apply to the stacking limits.
Isn't that 2 battalions?
2 battalions plus company linked to the battalion plus 1 extra company.
Is it only 1 extra company? I thought.
You are good. Your stacking is good. It's legal.
1 company too much, right?
Okay.
1 company too much.
Okay. And from a is it in this case better to leave the engineers because I only get 1? I don't get extra bonuses for having 2 engineers into that.
It's better to retain, to keep behind the engineer and bring 1.
Yeah.
Tank
okay. You mean like that? Leave 1 tank behind.
I see. Yeah.
No, I was saying the reverse.
Well, no, you can't because you only have 1 company.
Yeah, because
it's not an anti-tank or it's not just tank destroyer, it's a tank, isn't it?
Yeah, the engineers are for free.
Correct.
So can I only have 1 extra company up on top of 2 battalions?
Correct. You can have 2 battalions plus an anti-tank or tank destroyer attached with those battalions, and you can have 1 company of something. plus another anti-tank or tank destroyer.
I'm good, thank you. Let's see. Then we have the last attack. Oh, no, well, is it last? Is it? Yes, it is. And we attack. We're spotting from. Doesn't matter. We're spotting from here. We're attacking. Oops. What happens? My screen is, well, the map is just rolling around in Vassal. Okay, now it's settled down. Let's see. Looks here. Oh, we're attacking here. We're attacking with. Let's see. One, 2, and 3.
Which attacks? You attack this hex here? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. I think these ones have actually no, I didn't. Then let's see. We do. Here is 3. Here is 6, so it's 9. And here is 6 more to 15. Let's see, take. And then does it? Yeah, I can deplete one, but I get 1 point from one of these, so that I get 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matt.
Yes.
We're giving you some ammo points for your intense barrage.
Yes.
You're going to use them, right?
I used one of them up here.
Okay. You have another one.
Since I planned to use both here, but they blew me out of my position here, so I couldn't attack this one. So I'm not spending the second one. So I'm just doing a clean here because I think I will be very barren since we have such low ADVs nowadays. So I will only get in this area. I will take 2 volleys for 8. And I think you were mixed here, weren't you?
Yes. So this hex is mixed normal density. So this is Bocage, entrenchment 2.
So it's -6 on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, even more, right? So Bocage -2. -6. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
What about density?
Nothing,
Density,
he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just roll and see what happens. So -6, 2 9s would be nice. Well, 1 8. So it's 2 plus 8, so it's a 10. So it's 1 hit.
1 hit.
And the other one I presume is a miss.
Why is he -6?
Bocage, ET2, and mixed.
He can only use one or the other. He can't.
You cannot. You have to choose between entrenchment or mixed.
Yes.
And terrain. Can use 2 parameters among 3.
Yeah. Okay. So that's minus. That's true. Then it's.
Okay.
4.
So -4 is 16. It's a 12. So it's an AS1 on the 1.
Yeah.
And but the other one is still a miss, I think.
Yes, 1. Yes.
Yeah. So it's an AS1.
Yeah. I just put up an artillery shift, and now I'm thinking of losing my entrenchment here.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I try it that way. So I lose the entrenchment for taking the hit.
Yep.
Yeah, let's try it. Okay, I do it.
And then I roll ADV.
Yeah.
4, it's 2 over, so 2 units are.
4 plus 1.
Yeah, because I had 2 volleys.
Yes, so it's
3 units.
5 minus 2.
Yeah, so 3 units.
3 batteries out.
Yes.
It's just normal fire.
Completed. Okay, and these are. There was only one of them in that hex. Remove that one, but I have. Here I have 2 set fired.
Well, 30 plus artillery, that was brutal.
Yeah, nice.
But not too much effect, I'm afraid.
Still,
yeah,
knocked you out of the hex.
Yep. Okay, these should go away. And I had one here, I guess, that one. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. 5th corps. So I will fire here using this spotter. So using 16 point. 16 point. So it's maybe 3. 6, 9, 11, 13, 16. And I will use intensive fire. So 1 ammo point will be spent. So it will be 3 volley.
Yes.
So it's bocage, entrenchment, so it's -4.
Yeah. And size small, so -1.
So -5.
Yeah.
So 3 volley at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Miss. 11. So it's 1 hit.
Yeah. Okay, 1 hit. Okay, so then sorry, there was an improved position only, right? It's
sorry.
So then it's -4, not -5.
-4, okay. So -4, it doesn't change.
Okay.
It's ice 1.
Ice 2, okay. then I get an AS. And now thinking, yeah, I will retreat 1 hex.
Yeah.
And getting
No,
another.
no, it was not this one. It was this one here.
Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Then it's not an AS?
No, it's just the 1 hit.
It's just the 1 hit. Just a second. So this hex is not attacked? So you attacked this hex here?
I attacked this one, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what to do? I take away the ET2.
Which hex? That's I think that's just I don't think that's
this one. This one.
It is
Oh,
Barrage.
so Barrage. I apologize.
Why are you taking away the ET2?
Because I had to take a step loss.
Isn't that ET3?
No, ET2 in Bocage.
Oh, that's right. In Bocage.
ET2 and ET3.
Okay, I try it that way. Maybe it is a mistake, but let's try. Okay.
Sorry, -4. So you have 3. I see that you have 3 steps. So it was only -4 instead of -5. So you have artillery.
Yeah.
You have an artillery shift.
Yeah, that's true. My problem was I thought you attacked here.
No.
Okay. Yeah. But your spotter
was here. This one.
Okay, because you marked this hex here, I think. This hex. Okay.
No. For some reason it has changed, so it was like that. Yeah.
Okay. Good. So an AS, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now I will fire on this one using a spotter which is here. And so I will have 3 point. So it's 6. 9 point. 12, 9, 12. 15, 16. So I will retain 1 point if my EDV is okay, but very little chance. And I will spend 1 ammo point here. So it will be a 3 volley.
By the way, your depletion die roll, did you make it for the first?
Sorry, I forgot. So I've just put a depletion marker on 1 battery, and I have to roll. Yes, sorry. 0.
0. Mm-hmm.
So it's okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So now, 3 volley here, B65-24.
Yeah.
So again, -4 for bocage and entrenchment 2.
And density is normal, unmodified.
Okay, so it's -4.
Yeah.
3
3 rolls net plus 4.
With plus 4, yeah.
Ooh. Ace.
14. So artillery shift and double artillery shift and 2 hits.
Okay, let's see. You wrote a 9, a 4, and a 9, right?
Yeah.
So it's 13, 13, and 8. Okay. So this is two hits and 2 artillery shift?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, artillery shift. So if I understand it right, I can take 1 hit by removing the entrenchment and
Absolutely.
1 hit by retreating, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Then I do it that way. Delete entrenchment. And then these friends retreat 1 hex on the road.
Yeah. Advance. Okay, so ADV. So I have 1 battery automatically depleted. So maybe this one. And a die roll for depletion. 0 again.
Okay.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so next. Yes, I remove the red spad. And I have 1 mission here using 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. I have 1. Sorry, this one. And I will exchange 1 battery here. 3 again, this one into the north. So 2 mission with 8. 162 on C1231. So bocage is -2. And density
mixed.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your density and.
Okay, so I think Jonas isn't he back? Otherwise, I can take over. But Jonas can do it directly.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Good evening, Jonas.
Good evening.
So two mission against this X here.
2 missions. 2-8 barrage.
2-8, yeah.
Yep, and the modifiers will be minus 3.
-4?
Are you sure?
Oh gosh, so -4. Yeah.
-4, okay. So 2 die roll with 4.
What about density?
It's not enough. Not enough.
Okay, no modifier for density.
No modifier.
Okay, so first I roll, and second 6. It's 1 hit.
1 AS.
6 plus 4. No, 1 hit only.
1 hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 4, right? Yeah, 10. So 1 hit.
Well.
Oh, we made some progress.
So losses.
Always difficult.
Yeah. What to do?
Maybe you can try depletion roll.
Yes, so I have a +1 for depletion. 4 plus 1, 5, minus 2, so 3 battery depleted.
I think I will stay in the hex. Take a hit. Yep.
So you stay and you take your hit, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So on my side it's over.
And we did our side over here.
Jonas, you have control over the markers. Can you add 1 German infantry loss?
Yes.
Okay.
So Jonas, you're able to move the markers?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
In what position are you in the game?
Yes. General der Panzer.
Axis 1.
Axis 6 is my
Axis
role.
6. Okay. Just curious. Thank you.
Okay, so
his rank is of course General der Panzertruppen, General of the Panzer Forces.
Artillery, fire submission, fire support is completed.
Yeah.
We can do remove any attack designation marker for units that don't want to attack anymore. If you are in terrain that they can see you and not movement covered terrain, you're going to have to roll your PR to be able to pull off the PA marker or a TA marker.
Okay, I have tanks that I would like to leave behind. So one is in open terrain, that is in up here. That is Charlie 4717. And I believe it's a 6 or something for that one, isn't it? For the breakdown company's M4 tanks.
7.
Yeah, I will roll those and we'll see if it's close. No, they make it, so they will not participate. And the adjacent hex, they are in observation covered terrain, so they can go back. And the small towns, they are also covered terrain, I believe. The black dots.
No. It's a OCT, not a MCT.
Okay. So we'll roll for that one. No, he participates. That would be a feast for the anti-tankons. Yep, I'm done.
Okay. I'm handling the 30th Corps. We're good. We're going to stay with our attacks.
Same.
I will cancel this attack here, but they are in hedgerows, so that's no problem.
Depend if you are adjacent to a VP or not?
I'm not adjacent to the vantage position.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. For me, I'm done.
Okay, Mike Kirkwood, any attacks?
No, I'm not going to cancel any. I've only got 3.
I assume Jeff's going to continue with his attacks.
Hell yes!
Of course.
USA! USA!
Okay.
I will cancel one attack.
All right. So attacks can go fast. Do you guys want to start from Mike Kirkwood?
Yeah.
Yep. Just to I mean, it's almost midnight EMEA time. I mean, are you guys in Europe? Are you guys okay with time?
I think actually would be a good time to quit for tonight.
Sure.
Even though I'm eager to, but since for many of us it's actually our first sharp attacks, so it will. I don't think it will be very quick.
You got it. Let me save it here. Save the game.
Great stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
No, anytime, Kev.
Which
It's a
Kev is that?
bloody turn.
What was that, Mitch?
Which Kev is that?
Kev Sharp.
Hey, Kev Sharp.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you on board again.
Taking a baby steps.
Right?
Okay.
This is the most extreme thing I've ever seen.
For us allied players, we did some damage a little bit. We broke through certain areas.
Where did you have good success over here?
How many losses on each side?
How many losses on each side? Let's look up there.
Germans have taken 7 infantry losses and 3 armored losses so far.
The British took almost 1,100 losses.
11.
Even my corps took that many.
And then U.S. 500. British really took it bad.
11 company in one morning.
Yeah.
Wow. You kind of kicked the pants out of Lair.
Yeah, I was able to push them back with artillery.
Those little pansies.
Now we're going to get ready to punch them in the face.
Apparently so. Gosh. Yeesh.
But Xavier will be back for this. He can do that attack.
What kind of artillery attacks did you have there? How big were they?
No, just small ones. I was able to do one intense barrage on one. The other one I just did a regular attack.
You didn't do like 30 or 24 or?
No.
Wow. Well, we're going to have to talk to Lair.
Lair's doing okay. He's in good position.
You took your revenge on Taylor because we were in the other room?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Oh, so he got a little given what he gave. I got you. I see. Mm-hmm.
Rolling lots of 9s with Tyler.
Tyler's okay, trust me. With his artillery, he's done a lot of damage to all of us.
Mm-hmm. So are we done for the day then?
Yes, we are.
Yep.
I saved the game on my side. You guys can save it just in case something happens to my file.
Yeah.
And
Planning on next week?
I'm going to be out away. I leave on Thursday, but I'm back on Monday. So I won't be here Sunday. So you guys can do it. I can't even do the Zoom with you guys because I have to be here to do it. Does anyone have a Zoom account that can get all the fellas on?
No.
I think I can, but my limit is, I think, 40 minutes.
Yeah, I have the free account. I don't have the good one.
Unless...
Might be a good idea to shift to Discord, because that's free for all.
Unless I can do it from where I am and just like get you guys on, because I'll be in France. So I'll be
really?
the show. Yeah. So I'll be
in Paris or
in Paris.
Ooh la la.
We can meet.
So
I can invite you if you want to.
I'm friends of mine, they're having their birthday thing out there, so I'll be joining them. But I can maybe let me see if I can set up from where I am there and put you guys on, and I don't have to be on, and it'll be running. I can do that.
You gotta let people in. You have to let somebody be a co-host or something. I don't know if it's possible.
While you sort it out, I will have to go to bed, I'm afraid.
Mats, you do that.
Thank you for tonight.
No, you do that, Mats.
Good night, Mats.
Yeah. Bye.
Hey, Clay, we're on for Tuesday on CNA. Is that still going?
That's good. That is
And,
good. I'll be I'm leaving Thursday.
We don't have anybody on the other side on this call, right?
What do you mean?
Well, like we're talking right now, there's nobody from the other side of that game.
No. There's no one here for that.
I've got a way that I can surround 11th Husser. It's going to get killed.
Jonas, next week you also might need to take over